Hi guys, and welcome back to the sixth and final round of the Champions League group stages. It's going to be really exciting. Tuesday and Wednesday, a great 2 days. Some teams, it's the end of the road, but some teams can get into those last 16 spots, and some of the groups are extremely tight. So let's get into my predictions. And starting off with Group A. Now this group isn't as exciting. Man City and PSG have already qualified. However, if there's a giant killing in this group, then that team will be going through to the Europa League. Both teams are on 4 points, so it's going to be tight for them. But first fixture, Club Brugge away against PSG. And PSG, they've been having some poor results as of late. Club Brugge last time managed to get a 1-1 draw against them. And I'm going to go for the same here. 1-1. And then the next game is Leipzig at home to Man City. Now Leipzig and Bruges, obviously those two teams on 4 points. I went for Bruges to get a point against PSG, but I don't see the same for Leipzig. Man City are just on one of those runs at the moment where they just keep winning every single game, and I can't see it ending here. So I'm going to go Man City to win 3-1. On to Group B next, and the only team to qualify here are Liverpool. AC Milan, Atletico Madrid and Porto are all hanging around, waiting to get that second spot. Porto have an extra point, so they're in a better position, and Milan have probably got the hardest route to there, as they need to win the match to get into the top 2 and qualify for the last 16. Milan, they're at home to Liverpool. Very tough match. Liverpool have obviously won every game so far in the Champions League. AC Milan, last time, lost 3-2 to Liverpool. They were 2-1 up at half time. And with this one, I think Liverpool obviously focus is on the league. They're going to want to pick up as many points as they possibly can before the African Cup of Nations starts. So with their focus being on the league, and they've already qualified in first place in this group, I think they're going to rest some players. And I think it's going to work into AC Milan's hands. Milan, they know they need to win, so they're going to go all out. And I think they can do it. AC Milan to win this 2-1. And the last fixture in this group is Porto taking on Atletico Madrid. Now for Milan to qualify, they need to win, which I've put them to do, but Porto can't win. So Porto are probably favourites for this game against Atletico. I haven't been too impressed with Atletico. And Porto at home are a good side. It's a very tight group. Obviously, all three fighting for that last spot. Porto and Atletico, they drew last time. And I'm going to go for a draw here. I think it's mainly because AC Milan, I don't know what it is about them. I've just got a feeling they're going to go through, and this is the only way they can do it. But I do sort of fancy Porto to beat Atletico. But I'm going to go for a draw in this one. Porto Atletico 1-1. Now Group C is all wrapped up. In a rather strange way, Ajax and Sporting CP have both qualified, which means Dortmund haven't got through to the last 16, but they're guaranteed a Europa League spot. Now Ajax, they're at home against Sporting CP, and last time out, Ajax, they won this 5-1, and I don't see them having too many issues here, so I'm going to go Ajax to win this 3-1. And Dortmund are at home to Besiktas, and I just want to say how unfortunate Erling Haaland is, because in the Champions League, he obviously was injured, so he didn't get to play the games, and he had to sit on the sidelines and hope that Dortmund could pull through to the last 16, which they haven't. And then he was with Norway, but again, he was injured, so he had to watch them not make it through to the World Cup. and he didn't get to do anything about it. So I do feel bad for Haaland, and I'd like to see a player of his quality in the final stages of these big competitions. However, it didn't go great for him. I think they'll win this game. I think they'll do well when they go through to the Europa League. But I'm going to go Dortmund to win 2-0. Group D, two teams have qualified again in this one, Real Madrid and Inter Milan. Now Real Madrid are at home against Inter Milan, and I think this is going to be a good tight game. Last time Real Madrid won 1-0. They're both in very good form. I would favour Real Madrid, but Inter Milan are also in good form. And I can't see Real Madrid wanting to risk players for injury and things like that. It's similar to the Liverpool situation. They've already qualified. They want to focus on the league and build on the momentum they've already got because Real Madrid are flying in the La Liga. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. And the final fixture in this group is Shakhtar Donetsk taking on Sheriff. Now, Sheriff, fair play to them. They started so well. They have lost the past few games. However, they've booked a Europa League spot, which is great for them. I don't think I can see them going too far in it. However, they've had a Champions League season to remember, really. Their first time here, and they've given it a very good go. And they've managed to not finish bottom in a tough group for them. So, yeah, they're going through to the Europa League, and good luck to them because they've provided some great moments in this Champions League season. But I think for this one, I can see Shakhtar winning it. I'm going to go Shakhtar 2-1. Group E next, and Bayern Munich have already qualified. They've been brilliant, but this is where it gets interesting. This group could be the time where we see Barcelona not qualify and get into the Europa League. And it's mainly because they're facing Bayern Munich, and Bayern Munich are at home. So with Bayern in such great form, Barcelona not really at it. I think, although Barcelona are going to try their best, Bayern will dominate them. Bayern Munich to win this 3-0. Which leads us on to the next game, which is Benfica versus Dinamo Kiev. This game last time was a draw. If Benfica win and Barcelona lose to Bayern, which I've predicted to happen, Benfica overtake Barcelona and go into the last 16. And that's exactly what I think is going to happen. Benfica to win 2-0. Group F next, and Man United have qualified thanks to that win last round against Villareal in Michael Carrick's first and only Champions League management game. Now, this is very tight between Atalanta and Villareal. They're taking each other on, and for Atalanta, they have to win because Villareal are a point ahead of them. Last time, this ended 2-2. I think Atalanta can win this. Every time I watch them, they play very well. They're unlucky in both games against Man United, but I think they can do this and win it. And one reason why I think this as well, Villareal have Unai Emery in charge. And what is he known so well for? The Europa League. So maybe, obviously he's not going to do it on purpose, but I can see Atalanta winning this and then Villareal having a very good run in the Europa League. They won it last year. Could they do it again? So yeah, Atalanta to win this one, 2-1. And the last game doesn't really have any importance, but it's Man United versus Young Boys. And Man United, they might want a bit of revenge. Last time out, Young Boys, they won 2-1 against Man United. They'll definitely want to make that right, win this game, and I think they will quite comfortably. Man United to win 2-0. Group G next, and what a massive group this is. All teams have the possibility of qualifying, so it's crazy. Lille obviously have the best position at the moment. They're top. They could potentially finish third. So their game is away at Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg, they're bottom of the group. They have to win this game. I don't think they've got it in them. I think Lille will win this. It'll be tight. Every game in this group has been tight, and it will continue to be like that. I'm going to go Lille, low scoring, because Wolfsburg are in quite poor form. Lille to win, 1-0. And the next game is Salzburg versus Sevilla. And Sevilla have to win this. It's very tight here because Salzburg will know that Sevilla have to win this game. Salzburg, they're looking to go into the last 16. Something I can't remember them doing. I don't think they have. I haven't researched, but I don't believe they've been that far in this competition. And I think they kind of deserve it. They started the group very well. They've slipped up the last few rounds, but I think they can do it. I don't think they'll win this because Sevilla will really go for it, but I think Salzburg can hold on to a 1-1 draw. And the final group is one where all spots are decided. Now, first and second can switch around, which is Chelsea and Juventus. However, the top two are sealed, and third place is also sealed. So fourth place can't qualify for anything. That's Malmo. And Zenit, they can't get into the Champions League last 16 spots. Now, Juventus are at home to Malmo. Last time they won 3-0. They're not going to put too many main players out. Again, their focus is the league because they're doing very poorly in the league and they need to make up a lot of ground. So I don't think they'll care too much about this game, but I can still see them winning it quite comfortably, 2-0. And the final game of this round is Chelsea, away at Zenit St. Petersburg. Last time, Chelsea won 1-0. I think they'll win this one, and I'll go for them to win 2-1 in Russia. So that's it. Those are my predictions for the last round of Champions League fixtures. There's some teams going out here, according to me, like Barcelona. Will they be able to beat Bayern and get to the Champions League last 16? A point could also do it for them, but I'm not convinced they can. That is the main talking point, because Barcelona not being in the last 16 would be pretty crazy. Dortmund, obviously, them not being in the last 16 is massive as well, but they already can't qualify for it. So that was more of a talking point for last round. There's also some tight groups in here. Group G, very tight. Group B, Liverpool have won it, but the rest, it's very tight. So a lot can change in this last round of fixtures, and hopefully there's some very entertaining football. Please let me know in the comments what you think. What are your predictions? Please like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Champions League content. Let's hope for a good round of fixtures. And, well, all the English teams are through, but let's see, main talking point, can Barcelona make it? I'm not so sure.